Good afternoon, all of you. In today's lecture of class 12th mathematics, chapter 8, we are going to continue our exercise 8.6. In last lecture, we completed till question number 13. Today, we are starting with question number 14, exercise 8.6. Given the sum of the perimeter of a square and a circle, means they are given sum of perimeter of square and circle. Okay, perimeter of square is 4a, where a is its side, and of circle is 2 pi r, where r is radius of circle. That they have given, we can assume that it is any constant k. Okay, show that the sum of their areas is least when the side of square is equal to diameter of circle. Okay, means we have to find their areas. We have to prove their areas. Sum of their areas is minimum when a is equal to 2r, means side of square is equal to diameter of circle. Okay, now sum of their areas, we can say a is equal to area square is a square plus area of circle is pi r square. Okay, now we have our area in two variables, so using this you can convert them into one. From here I can find the value of a. From here a will be k minus 2 pi r by 4, and this value of a I can put here. So my area a will be k minus 2 pi r by 4 whole square plus pi r square. This area can be now written as 1 by 16 k minus 2 pi r square plus pi r square. Now what you have to do? We have to do dA by dr. Why dr? Because our variable here is r, so we are differentiating with respect to it. So it will be 1 by 16 here as it is. Differentiation of this will be 2 into k minus 2 pi r, and of k minus 2 pi r will be minus 2 pi. Okay, plus of pi r square, differentiation of pi r square will be 2 pi r, so it is your dA. So this can be written as 8 4 minus 1 by 4 pi into k minus 2 pi r plus 2 pi r here. Okay, now I can take pi common from here, so it will be minus pi common, minus 1 by 4 into k minus 2 pi r plus 2r. Okay, now I can, for maxima or minima, what I can do, I can put my first derivative as 0. So 0 will be equal to pi into minus 1 by 4 into k minus 2 pi r plus 2r. Okay, so minus 1 by 4 k minus 2 pi r plus 2r is equal to 0. From here I can find the value of r. So this can be written as minus 1 by 4 k plus pi r by 2 plus 2r equal to 0. So here I can take 2 as LCM. Pi r plus 4r is equal to k by 4. Okay, so from here I got pi r plus 4r equal to k by 2. Okay, now I can take r common from here. So what I will get r common pi plus 4 equal to k by 2. That means value of r is k by 2 into pi plus 4. Okay, now it is the value of r. So from here my 2r will be k by pi plus 4. Okay, now using this value of r I can find the value of a, that is side of square. So that was a is equal to k minus 2 pi. Value of r is k into 2 into pi plus 4 by 4. These two cancel this two. So it will be pi by 4 as LCM. So it will be k pi plus 4k minus k pi whole divided by 4. Okay, so this k pi cancel this and this 4 cancel this. So at last we got a equal to k by pi plus 4, that is equal to 2r. Okay, this we have proved. Now we have to check whether our area will be least here, minimum here or maximum. To check that, what we have to do? We have to do double derivative dr square. That will be d by dr, derivative of our first derivative, and our first derivative was minus 1 by 4 pi k minus 2 pi r plus 2 pi r. Its differentiation will be minus 1 by 4 pi into differentiation of k will be 0. Okay, and of 2 minus 2 pi r will be minus 2 pi plus of 2 pi r will be 2 pi. So at last I got pi square by 2 plus 2 pi, that is positive. Positive means greater than 0, and whenever our double derivative is greater than 0, then we know that we have a point of minima there, hence our result. Okay, now we have proved that when sum of perimeter of square and a circle is given, then the sum of their areas will be minimum when side of square is equal to diameter of circle. Okay, I hope you have understood it. If you are not able to understand it, you can watch the video again, or still you have any problem, then you can ask through WhatsApp. Now our question number 15, a very easy question. Question number 15 is, a tank with open surface and a square base is to contain 500 cubic feet of water. Okay, what they are saying, that we have a tank, we can say it is either cube or cuboid, but they have given They have told us about this tank that it do not have top. Okay, means it is open from upside. Okay, second thing, its length, if we say x is equal to its breadth, that means it is also x. Okay, and the third thing is that they have given the volume of this tank is 500 feet cube. Okay, now they are saying to find the least cost of lining it with tin at the rate of rupees 60 per square feet. Okay, means you have to find first of all its dimensions, so that its volume is 500 feet cube, and then find its surface area, because lining can be done on its surface. Okay, so we have assumed its length and breadth is x and its height is y. Okay, understood. Now so its volume will be volume of tank is length into breadth into height. Length is x, breadth is also x into y, so that will be x square y. Okay, now our x square y is equal to 500. From here I can find the value of y as 500 by x square. Okay, clear till this point. Now what we have to find? We have to find its total surface area on which we have to do lining of tin. Okay, so its total surface area is will be equal to surface means area of each face. First of all of this base means the lower one portion, that will be x square. Length is also x, breadth is also x, so x. And of the other four sides, that is on right and left, you can assume that you are sitting in a room, then and its length and breadth is same. Okay, so its surface area will be x square, and surface area of the wall that is on your right hand side will be xy. Okay, if you take in this, and the wall that is on left hand side of you are sitting, its surface area will be xy. The wall that is in your front, it will also be xy, and that is on your back, that will also be xy. But the tank is not having top, so we will not discuss about top. So our total surface area is x square plus 4xy. Okay, here I can put the value of y. I can assume my area, total surface area is a, so my a is equal to x square plus 4xy, that is equal to x square plus 4x, and what is my y? 500 by x square. This x cancel this, so I get my a equal to x square plus 2000 by x. Now I can differentiate it, so its dA by dx will be, differentiation of x square is 2x, and of 1 by x is minus 2000 will be as it is minus 1 by x square, so it will be a differentiation. Okay, now for maxima or minima, we have to put our dA by dx as 0. So if we put dA by dx as 0, we will get 0 equal to 2x minus 2000 by x square. Okay, so 2x will be equal to 2000 by x square, and that will be x cube equal to 1000. this x square by cross multiplication we will get x cube, and if we will divide 2000 by 2 we will get 1000. So from here I get the value of x as 10. Okay, I have got the value of x. Now using this value of x I can find the value of y. That will y is 500 by x square. That is equal to 500 by x value is 10, square of 10 is 100, so this cancel this is y. So x is equal to 10 feet, that is its length as well as breadth, and its height is of 5 feet. Okay, now we have to check whether this surface area will be minimum. Because if surface area will be minimum, the cost of lining it will also be minimum. Okay, so to do that, what we have to do? We have to do double derivative. Double derivative means d square a by dx square. That will be equal to d by dx, derivative of our first derivative, and our first derivative was 2x minus 2000 by x square. Okay, now its differentiation will be, its differentiation is 2 minus 2000 as it is, and differentiation of minus 1 by x square is minus 2 by x cube. Okay, so at last I got 2 plus 4000 by x cube. Here I can put the value of x. At x equal to 10, d square a by dx square is equal to 2 plus 4000. Cube of 10 is 1000. That will be 2 plus 4 equal to 6. 6 means greater than 0. And whenever our double derivative is greater than 0, then we have a point of minima there. Means our surface area is minimum at length and breadth equal to 10 feet and height equal to 5 feet. Now, first of all, we find our total surface area. So total area will be A equal to 10 square plus 4 into 10 into 5. Okay, it will be 100 plus 200. So it will be 300 feet square. Okay. Now cost of lining 1 feet is equal to rupees 60. So cost of lining 300 feet will be rupees 60 into, sorry, it is 1 feet square. Cost of lining 1 feet square is rupees 60, and cost of lining 300 feet square will be 16 to 300, that will be rupees 18,000. Hence your result. Okay, it was easy question. I hope you have understood it. Now question number 16, an important question. It is, if 40 square feet of sheet metal are to be used in construction of an open tank with a square base, find the dimensions for maximum volume. Now it is very easy question. It is just like our question number 15. In this we have to construct a tank. Our question number 16 is, we have to construct a tank. That has square base. Square base means length and breadth is same. Okay, we assume it as x. Its height we assume is y. Okay, this tank has no top, means upper surface is empty. means it has only 5 sides. Okay, and we have to construct it such that its area is volume is maximum. Okay, and total sheet provided to us is 40 square feet. Okay, now total sheet is equal to 40 square feet. 40 feet square and 40 square feet means same. Okay, now it is in squares. Square means, first of all, what we can do, we can find out its surface area, total surface area, because this room means you can assume that you are yourself constructing a tank, okay, which has no top, and you are having a sheet of 40 square feet. You are not taking more than that or less than that. You have to use only that sheet. That means the total surface area of tank you will build will be equal to that sheet. So we can find this total surface area. Total surface area of tank will be equal to, like in last question number 15, it was x square plus 4xy. It will be same, because that was also having same square base and no top, and it is also having the same, so it is equal to 40. Okay, now from here I can find the value of y as 40 minus x square by 4x. This value will require further in our question. Okay, now we have to find its volume. Its volume should be maximum, so volume of tank, it is equal to x square y, length into breadth into height. Length and breadth are same, so x square y. Here I can put the value of y which I was having. I can assume that volume is equal to v, so v is equal to x square into value of y is 40 minus x square by 4x. 1x cancel this, so v is equal to 1 by 4 into 40x minus x cube. Okay, so now my required thing, that is volume, is in one variable, so I can differentiate it. So dv by dx will be 1 by 4 as it is. Differentiation of 40x will be 40 minus, and of x cube will be 3x square. Now for my extreme values, means maxima or minima, I have to put dv by dx as 0. So 0 is equal to 1 by 4 40 minus 3x square. So from here I get 3x square is equal to 40. That means x square is equal to 40 by 3. So x square is 40 by 3. X will be root 40 by 3. That is equal to 2 into root 10 by 3. Why it is positive? Because it is a distance, so we can't take it negative. Otherwise it is x is equal to plus minus under the root 40 by 3. From there we can write this as this, because distance cannot be negative. Now it is its length and it is its breadth. Okay, length and breadth you have found out. Now you have to find just its height. Its height is y. Y is equal to what? 40 minus x square by 4x. In place of x, just we have to put the value 2 into root 10 by 3. It is in feet. Remember the measurement. If it is given feet, you have to use feet. we cannot use centimeter or meter or anything else. So at place of x we have to put value 2 into root 10 by 3. So our height will be 40 minus 2 10 by 3, or just we can put this directly the value of x square. Value of x square was 40 by 3. It is 40 by 3 and whole divided by 4 into 2 root 10 by 3. Okay, first of all we can solve this numerator. 3 will be LCM, 120 minus 40 by, it will be 8 root 10 by 3. Okay, so I go to y equal to 80 by 3 whole divided by 8 root 10 by 3. Now this can be, we can write as 80 by 3 into 3 by 10 1 by 8. Why? Because it is in denominator, and if we will multiply it with numerator we have to do its reciprocal, means its denominator become its numerator and numerator as denominator. Now I can solve this. This will be 10. So it is 10 root 3 by 3 root 10. Root 3 cancel 3 by root 3 and root 10 cancel 10 by root, we will get root 10. So at last we got its value as 10 by 3 under the root. So it is the value of the time we have made. Okay, it is also in feet, means it is length and it is its height in feet. But till now we have not checked yet that its volume will be maximum or minimum. To do that, what we have to do? We have to do double derivative. Double derivative means d square v by dx square. So that will be d by dx. Oh, what was our dv by dx? That was 1 by 4 into 40 minus 3x square. So it will be 1 by 4 as it is. It is a constant, differentiation of constant is 0. So it will be 0 minus, and of 3x square will be 6x. We are having the value of x. So at x equal to, what is the value of x? It is 2 root 10 by 3. Our d square v by dx square will be minus 3 by 2 into 2 root 10 by 3. 2 cancel this 2 and this root 3 will cancel 3 by root 3. So I get minus root 30. That is negative. Negative means less than 0. Hence our volume is a point of maximum. Therefore at x equal to 2 root 10 by 3 feet and my y equal to root 10 by 3 feet, I will have the volume of tank as maximum, hence our result. Okay, so what's your homework? Your homework is to solve these 3 questions 14, 15, 16 in rough notebook 2 times, and you have to complete your notebook till question number 13. Okay, thank you.